No. Just waiting for... I don't know what I'm waiting for, really. I might as well just click go live, because we're not really waiting for anything else. We are all ready to go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to All Around the Board. I clicked go live as soon as you took a drink. I'm so sorry, Jade. Welcome to All Around the Board. We're back with the stream. It's been a couple of weeks.
Maybe even a month, actually. Since
we've been on, because I did Burger Academy and I did Unicorn Fever with Jess about 2 weeks ago. I can't remember, but anyway, we've been super busy. Back to work, back to school, so you know the normal boring stuff. So yes, we are back with quite an epic game. Thank you to Andrew Holiday for lending us this game.
I'm going to win.
This is what?
I'm going to win.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, it is.
No, I don't think so. This is CloudAge. So this is one of the Alexander Pfister games. There you go. There's the rulebook with the title on top. And this is almost, I guess, you had Mombasa, Great Western Trail, then you had Maracaibo, and now you've got this. And I'm sure there was other games in between, like Isle of Skye, but as in with those four games have got similar mechanics. Now, what I've noticed with all of his games, I'm looking up there because we've got two, and we're borrowing Maracaibo off Andy as well, that all of these games don't have one particular mechanic. They're a mixture. They're like a hybrid. They're all hybrid games, really. So this one in particular has a little bit of deck building ish. You're going to be grabbing cards from here later on in the game, and it goes into your deck, which will be your movement and military. And these are multi-use cards, really, aren't they? Because they're just values, but they mean different things. We've got kind of tableau building, so you're kind of building up this is our airship in front of us, and you're trying to power this up to be the best it can be. It's represented by this on the map, so in fact, like should we lay them down so people can see?
Is it called
it's a blip. Are they blip, aren't they? Or blimp? Is it blimp? I don't know. Is it a blip, a blimp, a flimp, a glimp?
I don't know, I was trying to guess.
Anyway, whatever that is, and we're going to be flying that. So this is more in detail of what our blimp, we call it a blimp, what it can do, but this is where it's actually moving across the land, taking over certain cities. So we've got any of these clouded areas. You can probably see quite well on the stream, actually. Yes, you can. These are cities. All these clumps are cities that we're trying to take over for whatever reason. It's quite a nice game, isn't it, Jade? We have played it 1.5 times.
Because you messed up on the half time?
So the first time we played it, yes, we played Chapter 1. This has got a campaign, but Chapter 1, there's really not any spoilers. It is the tutorial. So if you're going to play it for the first time, you either play Chapter 1 or Scenario 1. You'll probably play the chapters, to be honest. And there isn't really much to give away here, is there? I won't read the fluff bit, because you might want to read that in your own time.
Did it tell you in there what the balloon's called?
Don't know. I'm not going to start reading. So we did Chapter 1, and then we went on to Chapter 2.
Messed it up.
And Mr. Twyman over here accidentally messed up what project cards are put in. Anyway, we won't talk about that.
We were getting into it as well, weren't
we? Got halfway through the game and I went, I've put too many cards in this. Never mind. I know for next time. But yes, Chapter 1, pretty simple. So we're going to rock and roll. Chapter 1 just literally tells you the mechanics. Now, at the bottom, thank you, Andy, for joining in the chat. He said it is blimp. You called it a blip. Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
That's okay. Along the bottom of the screen, next to the CloudAge box, I've actually put an extra image, which is basically the 3 rounds. So in dark green is sort of, the phases even. There are 7 rounds, but these are the 3 phases. And each round repeats these 3 phases. They're dead simple. Do you know what? The rulebook, and I watched a how to play as well, made it look really complicated, but this game is not at all complicated.
It was kind of the same with Mombasa, it looked harder than it was.
Yeah, absolutely. And all you've got to do is follow these 3 steps. So you've got the dark green, then the light blue, and then the yellow. And then we repeat. Super easy. Right, anyway. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to refer to that as we play. So for anybody that's learning as we play, they can follow that. We are set up, ready to go. I'm not going to go through the setup because I'm going to do I want to do a proper video of this.
Oh, yeah.
The how to set up. So that will come later. I just want to show you guys how it plays. Right, so we are ready to go. For all purposes, we're good to go. The first thing we need to do, you'll notice it's got a little 1 with a little man next to it, which means we pass on the first player marker. Well, just for all purposes, I've just grabbed that. I did it randomly.
Yeah, of course you did. Your first player every time we play it.
Oh, I can show people what we're doing then. Although the first step, ironically, is at the same time, simultaneously. Yeah. So then the second symbol, you'll notice there is a book. If you get to the step, you've got 7 counters in front of you, which are split up by books. If at the beginning of the round you're about to hit a book, then you're going to do the book phase, which depends on the chapter. It will depend on the scenario. So in this one, when we hit the book phase, it does say, please focus. We can trade 2 water to get 2 victory points. Well, we won't be doing that for another 2 rounds, so ignore that for now. So we can skip past the book, and now we can go to that little cog. You've got that little black cog there. And that means we can get our production. So on the production, which is this track here, I'm purple, Jade is yellow.
It doesn't really look purple. It looks more burgundy, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the light from where you are. Well, both of us, I don't know why I said I, both of us can spend 1 electric, which is on our player mat. I'm going to, I don't know if you're going to, but we can spend 1 electric to get 2 water.
Yeah,
so I've spent 1, grab myself 2 water, so I've got 4 water in total. That's what we start with. We start with 2 water, 2 metal, so now I've got some more water. Now these are going to pay for project cards to make our blimp better, and we're going to spend the resources to improve like the wind turbines to actually move it quicker, and the what are these? Oh, the cannons, so we can start shooting things more. Right, so that's the cog done. It's simply wherever we are on this track. The further we go along, we spend more electric, but then we get more water, and later on we also get victory points. Don't know if you guys can see on stream, but this is the water that you get, and then just above is any victory points. We didn't get any victory points, that sucks. Right, then the next symbol is, you'll notice there are 2 cards with 2 black arrows. So in this deck, Jade has got her own unique deck, and this is my deck. We flip 2 cards. Oh, that's not a very good example for the first one.
Oh.
Reshuffle, because that's not the best example to start for showing people how to play.
I can't pick these up.
Let's start again. So we're going to flip the 2 cards. Hopefully there'll be better numbers. Yeah, okay. All I wanted was different numbers. Okay. So on that symbol, you'll notice there are 2 black arrows that go to a white arrow pointing up and a white arrow pointing down.
That's better for me.
That's very good for you. So in my example here, I have pulled a 1 and a 0. The 0's not necessarily too great, but what we need to do with that white arrow pointing up is we need to take our highest number. And if it was equal, you just take one of them. So my highest number I'm going to take, and I'm going to save that for the next round. So you'll notice that there's a big black arrow that goes over into the blue section. It says X and then all the way over. So I save that for the next phase. But the 0 I would spend now. Bad example because I'm not going to get anything. But Jade, for example, has saved her. She's drawn a 3 and a 2. Her 3 is saved for the next round, but her 2 she's going to spend now. Now you'll notice it's got X electric / X cards. So she can either take 2 electric to charge up her blimp, or she can take 2 project cards. You can't take 1 of each. It has to be 2 of the electric or 2 cards. We do start with 5 cards. We've already got 5 cards in hand, and these are, as I said, these are things that upgrade our blimp. Pretty cool. We'll get to those later on. Just a few examples. So Jade could draw more of those if she wants, or she can go ahead and just charge electric. I think early on, I don't know about you, Jade, it's pretty good to get electric, isn't it? We found that it's quite tricky to battle if you don't have much electric.
Yeah. So I'm going to get electric then.
No. Oh my goodness. All right, I've just seen in the chat, Dan's put, oh no, Daz pulls a card where he might lose, reshuffle. No, that was not the case. I pulled a 1 and a 1. which for example purposes was rubbish because
So then I reshuffled as well.
you reshuffled, yeah, because Jade also pulled 1 and 1, so it was fair on both sides. It wasn't a good example because you need to take your highest card and your lowest card, but if there's a tie, then you just anyway.
Right, so I can take 2 electric. Is that right?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I got a 0, obviously my X becomes 0 power or 0 cards. So
you get bugger all.
I'm going to take 0 power if that's okay. Right, so that is it. We can do that at the same time. It doesn't matter. Players can just do the first phase at the same time. So then the second phase, which we're in the light blue now. So you see like a curved arrow with the blimp. This is our movement. So that card that we saved from the first phase, my number 1, Jade's number 3, we can now move, but it's in player order. So I'm the first player. I've got 1 move because of my card, and all blimps have on this solar panel, you can either get an extra move or 2 electric. I think I'm actually just going to get 2 electric as my extra and just keep the 1 move.
Yeah.
Now, this is my blimp over here, and for all purposes, we actually start on this black border. There aren't any hexes, but I have to move into a hex. Now, when I move, I can move in any direction, really, but I must end in a city. Well, luckily, there are 2 cities. I think I'm going to go into the top city, so I'll just go 1.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, you can't end there, can you? So if you get, well, you can go into the middle. You can go past me. You can go past me.
I want that one.
Yeah, but you've got 3. You got 3 movement. You'll be fine.
I've got 4 movement.
Yeah, if you choose to take the arrow. Yeah. Anyway, so I've moved into that city. So when you move into a city, you can do a battle. So what will happen is the first battle I want to do. In fact, I won't even start with the battle. I need to look at what weaponry I have on my blimp first, don't I? Because we made this mistake before.
Yeah.
I paid electric to battle and then went, hang on a minute, I've got a gun up here. I could have just used that. So I need to look at my cards. I haven't got any additional cards because we haven't got that far through the game. I haven't had the chance to upgrade any of my guns. So at the moment, my battle value is 0. Now in fact I'm going to show you on this map tile because I can easily put it back. You'll notice there is a number with a red border around it. That is how much combat value you need to equal or exceed. So obviously that example, it'll be 4, and then you get the reward underneath. So you might get victory points, you might get water, you might get on the left hand side, you might get cards, project cards, but you only get them if you win the battle. If you don't win the battle, you don't lose anything, but you also don't gain the benefit. And also you won't be able to return to that city if you win or lose the battle anyway, so you might as well give it a go. So my combat value at the moment is nothing. So on my cutaway, in fact you guys can see it on that bottom strip, it has got a black 1 with a dot, and it says 1 electric. So what that means is I can spend 1 electric, which I will, to flip this top card, and this will add to my combat value.
Me 0.
Obviously it's 0 at the moment. No, my 0's already come out, so
0.
I know it's not going to be a 0 because it's already been out. It does, thank you. So I flip it over, and it is a 2. That's overkill. I only needed 1. I've pulled a 2, so that means I have won that battle. I take my leftmost cube,
Your little cube.
drop it into that city. It doesn't matter where it goes, but as long as it's in that city somewhere. And I get the bottom reward, which is 2 water. Sorry for those guys watching that thought, well, that was long-winded, because it's really not. It's alright, I'll pay electric, flip a card, I've won or not. If I didn't, say if I pulled a 0 and I wanted to go again, the second and further card, you'll notice it's got a 2 with a plus on it, so my second go and onwards, it would be 2 electric per card, or I can spend 3 points. You can go into minus points, so I could have spent 3, gone to -3, but obviously I didn't need to do that. In fact, it's really rare that you're going to do that, isn't it? On the first go, you're probably going to pull 1 or something. So yeah, you can keep fighting. If after the second card I go, I still haven't done it, I can choose to spend another 2 electric or 3 points to keep pulling cards until I hit what I need. Okay, so that is my battle done, and then the last symbol on that blue banner is just put the cube down. So even if I won or lost, I would still have to put the cube in that city. It means I cannot attempt to battle that again. So then it is Jayde's movement. So yours is
3
or 4, depending on if you're going to take electric or not.
I'm not going to bother take. I'm going to take electric. Sorry.
Okay, so Jayde takes 2 electric instead of having her 4th movement, but because of her card, she still has 3 movement.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And as long as you end in a city, you can move in any direction as long as you finish up in a city. So Jayde's is the same. That city is exactly the same as mine. It's 1 battle. So you spend 1 electric, flip a card.
1.
Yeah, that's all you needed, a 1. So then you put your cube down, your leftmost one, and you grab yourself the reward, which is 2 water. We have got the resources just off camera. It's quite light actually in terms of resources. It's just literally water and metal.
2 water.
So it's quite nice. I quite like that this is quite a compact game, isn't it? There's not tons of stuff everywhere.
You're going to lose.
No, I'm not. You're going to lose.
No.
Okay, so that's moved on. She's dropped. And now we're on to the final phase. Now, the next round 2 to 7 is going to be way quicker because we've done all the explaining. We're just going to play it and you guys can see how it unfolds. So the last round is to do with the drones. So down here is the city. These are our drone tokens. Starting with the first player and going clockwise, they get to take a drone. So I'm going to choose where my drone goes. I get to pick either this worker action here, which is on the left, or I can pick one of these 3 spaces with resources on. Wherever I go, the other players have to follow and do the same action. And then once we've done that, it will then be Jayde's go to pick first, and then I have to follow her action. So I'm going to grab my drone, and I think... Do I want to build yet? I'm not sure if I want to build a card. Yes, I do. Okay, so I can do 2 builds. So I'm going to fly over to here, right over here, and this. Well, I'm sorry I haven't put this on the board on the screen, but this simply just says I can do 2 builds. Everybody else will get 1 build. When it says a build, I can either build one of my cards. So I would pay the top left-hand cost. In this case, it will be 3 water and 1 card. So I have to pay one of my other cards. And this will be a permanent 1 battle. So that hence the +1. And this will go underneath my ship as an upgrade. And I'll get some extra attack. Yes, I was just going to say I can either do that, or I can pay the lowest amount on my on the top of my airship. We have got these guns. So this one says, if it focuses, please focus. Come on, focus on me, please. Oh, right, dragon. Come on. Oh, this thing should have autofocus. I'm so sorry. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. So I can pay 2 metal, and at the end of the game, I'd get a point. And then when you flip it over, it will give me, if it focuses again, +1 attack. There we go. And you can see that it's a little gun. So I can either upgrade one of those along the top, going from left to right, or I can upgrade these from top to bottom. Again, this is 2 metal, and at the end of the game, come on, focus please. It's not going to. What a pain. Anyway, this one says 2 metal, and it'll get a point. And what this does, because it's got a propeller, it adds 1 movement to all my movements, and there are 3 of those. So might want to upgrade them if I want to move further along, because there are better cities the further we get along the track. So, right, my first thing is I'm going to spend 2 metal, and I'm going to upgrade my left hand attack. So I've got a +1 attack, and then I will spend 3 water. 1, 2, 3. And another card. What card do I want to get rid of? Okay, I'm going to then get rid of this card. So 3 water, 1 card. I've then got an extra attack. So my base attack now is 2. It will save on electric. That's what I'm thinking. that's my 2 builds. And then Jayde, she doesn't actually physically have to move her drone at this point, but her drone would then have to do 1 build, and that could be an upgrade.
I'll spend 2 metal to do an upgrade.
Yeah. If Jayde was at the point where she didn't want to build, she could take any one resource, which could be an electric, a water, a metal, or a card, instead of doing a build, because it may be that Jayde doesn't have anything to build, and then she's kind of at a downer, so she could get herself a resource of her choice, but she didn't. What did you build?
I built the gun.
Okay, so your base attack is now 1. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to take over some of these bigger cities. Right, then my drone flies back. I was the first player to do that, and now Jayde, you get to choose where one of your drones goes. So you can either.
So I think I'll go here.
Okay, so each of these areas will correspond with a card that is above. These cards have got, they're in a sleeve, and they've got a big cloud over it. So what it does is the cloud actually covers up exactly what you're going to get from this card. I don't know how I feel about this mechanic. This is a little bit random. It's a bit luck based, but you can sort of guess the luck, because under the or around the cloud, you'll notice there's some water. There is some sort of solar panels. Depending on what you can see, depends on how much you might get. So with that one, there's a bit of balance of solar panels, water, and some metal, but it's mostly metal. So that would suggest to me that it's probably going to be better for metal and water, but maybe not so good for electric because of the solar panels. However, if I was to show you this one a bit closer up, that's got a ton of water all over it, all the way down the left-hand side. So that says to me that card would get you lots of water. I can't see any project cards on there, so yeah, I think that's mostly water on that one. So you can kind of guess. Now, Jayde will go with her drone, and you've gone to the metal, yeah, for this middle one. And then I have to get my drone, and I have to pick one of the other 3 in that same section. When we get that out, we're going to get the corresponding things. So there's lots of water on that, so I'm going to go for water. So then Jade's going to take that out of the sleeve, just the top one. This is going to go in her deck, by the way, so she's going to get a 3 movement. I'm just going to hold it up to the camera. So obviously, if there was more players, then we might have got some more stuff. But Jayde went on the metal, so Jayde, you're going to get 1 metal,
yes.
And also you get to trash a card out of your discard pile. You might as well get rid of one of the ones, I guess. Hence, there's a little orange symbol that just means trash a card. I went for the water, which is I get 2 water, and I've got a spanner next to it, which means I get a build as well. That goes in your deck though, so I've got 2 water. So I've actually benefited out of that better than you have, because you only got 1 metal, but you trashed a card. So is that better than what I
trashed a 1 out and replaced it with a 3.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. What do I want to build? I don't think I want to build anything, to be honest with you.
Get yourself a resource then.
Oh, actually, yes, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll go for this. Okay, so I'm going to spend 4 water and a combat card. So I'll get rid of that combat card because I've already got an attack. I've already got one of those guns. I don't need another one. And what this allows me to do, it's got a little sort of
that one's got more
lightning
points.
arrow, which means I instantly do this. So the top one is I get 1 victory point per combat point from upgrades and project cards. Well, it's 2 because I've got 1 combat there and 1 combat there. So I get 2 victory points. Maybe it's a bit early to play this, but I'm more after the second bit underneath. So just underneath there is another instant ability, which means that little half cog with the arrow means I get to move my production on 1 space. So now when I spend an electric, I'm going to get 3 water instead of 2. It's a long-term investment. We'll see if it works. And then that just goes, that upgrade goes under there. It might get me points at the end. In fact, it doesn't. It's pretty rubbish. That's just a 1 and done. But I'm going to keep it there anyway.
Just wonder what that means.
You get a... you would get a tile from the bag, but that hasn't come in yet. So just to let you guys know, when you play the campaign, later on, you're going to get some extra tiles to add to the board, which look like this. Okay, so you're going to take them out of a bag, and you might put them on empty spaces to just make the game a little bit more interesting. But because in chapter 1 we're not playing tiles, instead you take a water per number in the hex. So just to show you guys what we're talking about, in the top right hand corner, you see there's a little instant arrow 1 tile, but in chapter 1, I think it's in chapter 2 as well, you only get water instead of picking out tiles.
Okay.
So it's not too bad. That's it. So we've done the drones, then our drones return home. I've had a go at choosing the drone first, then me. So we go to round 2. Jade has already taken the first player marker. We then check to see if we've revealed a book, which we haven't yet. That will be next round. And then we do our production. So I'm going to spend 1 electric and I'm going to grab myself 3 water. Jade, you can do what you need to do.
2 water.
Okay. And then once we've done that, we flip our 2 cards. I know I'm not going to get a 0 this time, which is good. Hey, I've got a 3 and a 1. So remember from last time, I saved my higher 1. So my 3 is put to one side. My 1, I can either get 1 electric or 1 project card.
I'm going to get 1 electric.
I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'm going to do 1 electric as well, actually. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Oh, I don't know. That's where it gets confusing. So what do I want to do later on? I don't know. Right, so now we're on to the next round. Jade, you're first. So the higher card that you saved...
2.
Yep. Is a 2, so you've got up to 3 movement. Unless you take 2 electric, then you've only got 2. There are some hexes. I'll show you guys again on this one since we've got nothing on it. Some hexes have got this on the top, so you notice it's got 2 arrows. Oh, and in fact, that one's got 3 arrows at the top. That is how much movement you need to move into that hex. So normally, every hex you only need 1 movement. But this particular one I'm pointing at requires 2 movement to go into that hex. So there are some spaces which is harder to move through.
Right.
So for example, I'll just throw it out there. I know you've got 3. You could go 1, 2 to move up, and then 3 to move into the city, or you can quickly move on. So you can go 1, 2, 3, and move further ahead than me. It's entirely up to you.
No, I think I'm just going to get 2 electric and go 1, 2.
Okay, and you've ended in a city.
Move.
Well, it says 3 attacks, so what's your combat value base?
1.
Okay. You've got potentially another 2 in that deck. Have you revealed your 3 yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Oh, yes, yeah, your 3's come out.
No, that's not... Is that... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was your 3.
Hang on. No. Oh,
oh no, that's...
Did.
Yeah, your base 3 and you got a separate 3.
Maybe that's a bad idea doing that then.
Well, not necessarily, because you've got a lot of electric. You've got 6 electric there. So you may do well. Give it a go. You've got base 1, so you spend 1 electric and you flip the next card. See if you can. Oh, okay. So that puts you on base 2. You can now spend an extra 2 electric or 3 points to flip another card. So Jade's pulled a 0.
So I haven't done it.
Still 2. If you want to pull another one, you're going to have to shuffle the whole deck.
But it's going to cost me 2 electric.
It's going to... Well, otherwise you're not going to get all that water.
Let's have a look then, we'll just give it a go.
I mean, you might as well. You've got enough electric there. This is where it's going to get... This is where it gets difficult. You could spend your whole electric just trying to get the right cards.
How many was it, 2?
Another 2, yeah. So just to recap, Jade spent 1 electric, got a 1. Spent 2 electric, got a 0. So now you spend another 2
to get a 3.
That's better. Okay, so Jade has now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got 5 attack. It's more than 3, so grab your cube and grab yourself 4 water. If you put 1 back, take a 5.
Yeah.
Hiya, Emilia. Thanks for joining. I hope you're well. It's been a long time since we spoke to any of you, so hope you're doing well. Is me. Okay, it's my blimp move. So I've got 3 movement. I am going to get the 2 electric, so I've only got 3. And I will move 1, 2, 3 into this city here. My blimp's going to be in the way, but it does say I need 2 attack to get 3 water. I've got base 2 attack, 1 on a card, 1 on an upgrade. So I automatically win that fight, and I get 3 water. That's not too shabby. Right, now it is drone time. So Jade, it's your drone pick first. So as you can see, we're already in the 3rd phase of the 2nd round. Without the explanations, it's just so quick. green's simultaneous. Blue doesn't take very long. It's the drone. It's the drone section that actually takes the longest.
Now?
You're picking where you want to send your drone.
Huh.
So do you want to send it on getting another card, or do you want to send it on to building? It's entirely up to you.
Go building.
Okay, so Jade gets 2 builds. What are your 2 builds going to be? You haven't built a single card yet, have you?
I'm about to do that now. So first I've got to discard a card and pay 4 water. If I can pick it up.
Just a note as well, every single one of these project cards requires another project card to be spent, so you can spam through them quite quick.
Immediate as well, isn't it?
Oh, nice. Yes, you immediately go up on the track, so you're going to join me on the production track. Okay, well done.
And then...
Nicely done.
Oh yeah, I have got enough to do that one. I will discard this one. Spend 9 water.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that going, no, it's got 13, but that's the one you're getting rid of.
Yeah, and I'll place this as well.
Oh, jammy. So Jade's just given herself another base attack and another base movement as well. So that's pretty decent. That's it for you. I get 1 build.
You do?
I don't know what I want to do. So I can't play the card because I've only got 1. And I haven't got any metal, so I'm going to do the opposite, where I'm going to just grab a resource. And I've got a rubbish card. Ugh. No, I don't like that card. Okay, that's going to be thrown away. Okay. So Emily here in the chat has put, "I'm great. I'm in holiday since today. Easter for us is this weekend." Oh, epic! That's cool. Our Easter was 3 weeks ago, or 3 or 4 weeks. No, I think it was 4 weeks ago actually. So I wonder why ours is so much earlier. Anyway, happy Easter to you. Have a lovely holiday. Right, Jade, I'm picking a drone. Okay. My drone is going to go. I really don't need water. I need steel, ideally. So I'm going to go over to steel. If you wonder why Jade keeps disappearing, Jess is in the kitchen making chocolate chip cakes. So when she's baked them, I'll show you guys on camera what they look like. She's quite the baker at the moment. So
right, okay. So
hopefully she'll come and say hello in a bit.
Okay, so
yeah, you've got to pick one of those 3. So I've gone with
of course you have
metal because I think that's got lots of metal on it. Yeah. Hopefully, and I'm going to get 3 water from it regardless.
So electric, I think.
Electric. Okie dokie. So let's take this out. Right. Yes, I was right. So I'm going to get 3 metal and Jade's going to get 1 electric. So we're going to grab those. And also because in the top right hand corner I can't pick 3 green tiles. So I simply just get 3 water. Which isn't too shabby. 1, 2, 3. Got no cards to spend it on though, to be fair. And that's our drone phase, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're on round 3 already. Here we go. Round 3 of 7. I'm going to take the first player marker back.
I don't got anything.
You don't got anything.
I don't got anything.
What kind of English is that you're using?
Stupid English.
Oh, Emily has said that's very interested. Very nice that she's interested in baking. Yeah, I mean I'm a qualified baker by trade, so I think she's taken that interest from me, which is quite nice. Yeah, I'll show you guys the cakes when she's done them. So I've taken the first player marker. Now we've reached a book. So the book says we can trade 2 water for 2 victory points. Well, I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that.
You've got chocolate everywhere.
Jade, do you? Has she?
Yeah.
Hi, Jess.
Hi.
Come and say. If you stand there, you'll be able to wave to people. There you go. Here she is. She still exists. Jess, we'll be streaming soon, won't we? We've got
Not today.
No, I don't mean today. I don't mean today. At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some other ones. I need a rematch of Harry Potter.
Because you're not very good at it.
I sucked at it. You beat me 3-0.
And I think the camera cut off, didn't it?
No, you redid it, didn't you?
No, we did it, and you beat me 3-0. Yeah. Do you remember? It was a while ago.
Yeah, 3-0. You had nothing.
It was 3-0. I didn't win a single round. Yeah, it was painful, and it was on live.
She's really good at that game, actually.
Yeah. Jade, are you trading 2 water for 2 victory points? No. Okay,
Don't
cool.
have any water.
Yeah, I spotted that. I just wanted to rub it in on camera. Daniel says hi, Jess.
Hi.
Right. So none of that water stuff. Now we do our production. So spend 1 electric, 3 water.
Oh yeah, I can do
Yes,
that.
please.
I only get 2, don't I? Oh no.
You get 3 now. You've upgraded.
So I spend 2 and get...
No, you spend 1 and you get 3. Yeah.
Well, that works out for me.
Right, so that's that done. And then now we go to cards again. So pull 2 cards. If you didn't have 2 cards to pull, you would simply just shuffle your discard pile. So I got a 2 and a 1. I save my higher one and my lower one. I get 1. I either get 1 electric or 1 project card. I need a project card because mine are
We haven't left
utter
enough
rubbish.
space for our cards.
You can just kind of
Tell you what, I'm
shift.
going to do that.
You can shift
No,
it
I'll
up
do
a
this.
little bit.
I'll do this.
Okay, yeah. You kind of know what the steps are, don't
Yeah.
you? Okay, so I've got a rubbish project card. That sucks. Right, now the highest one. So I'm moving. So it's me first. I have a base movement of 2. I've got an extra 1 movement if I want it.
You can get here.
Yeah.
To Devil's Fork.
Do you know what? I'm not going to. Only because I want to go... I want to use 1-2 movement to move into here.
Yep.
Anytime you move through these, you get a reward. So
that's a
1,
good
2,
idea.
I will get 2 metal. And then my third movement, I'm going to move into that city there. Did I get in your way by any chance?
No, because I can go there and get metal.
Damn it. Okay, so I was just trying to get in your way. I'm going to 3 attack. I've got 2 base attack. So I've got to spend 1 electric. I've got to shuffle my deck. I've run out of cards. So 1 electric and I'm going to get a combat card. I only need a 1.
Jess, did you set a
And
timer?
Yeah, I did.
cool. I only need a 1 and I've beat already. So here we go. Yes, a 2. Get in. So I've beaten them and I get 3 water. That's my reward. And that's me done. Now, Jade, it's your movement. Don't forget that one of your propellers is on. So you've got...
No, it's not.
Wait, oh no, sorry, it's an additional
yeah,
card.
I've got that,
yes, I was wondering where it went. Yes, you've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
up to 5, or it could be 4 if you wanted 2 electric.
I may as well get 2 electrics. I don't need 5 movement.
Okay, and you've still got 4 move.
So I was thinking 1, 2.
Hang on, just watch that. It requires 3 movement to get through it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4.
4 to end there.
Yeah.
Okay, so because you pass through there, you get 3 metal, which is pretty good.
That's what I wanted.
And then, have you got 4 combat? You've got 2, haven't you, base?
2 base.
So if you can get another 2 attack, you're going to get yourself 4
I've got
water.
to spend an electric, haven't I?
1 electric for 1 card. That's for the first go.
That's 3.
Oh no! Are you going to spend another 2 electric
Yeah.
to flip another card?
Please don't be a 0.
Ah, so what does that leave you? 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you only
Oh, I forgot
needed...
about this one as well.
No, I counted
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So you got 5 in total. You get 4 water.
Okay.
Put 1 back, get 5. And put your leftmost cube in that city. Now, that city is different to this one. Because there is actually an orange round it. I don't know if you guys can see on stream, but this one here that I'm pointing at is a separate city to this one just underneath.
It's a bit confusing, isn't it?
No, well we can see it, but I don't think it's that
Yeah.
clear on the camera.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
blimey, we've got a few things in the chat quickly. Oh, really? That's so cool. My father loves cooking, and since I was little, I was always around him when he cooked, and now I love it. Bacon as well. Definitely got it from him. Awesome. Dan's put board game and bacon live stream all around the board. Board game and chopping board. Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah, would be a bacon channel as well. That'd be awesome. I'll have to get Cisco on this as well because he's a baker as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Portuguese breads and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that could be nice.
Yeah. Anyway, no, because then we'll get really fat, and because we'll be eating all the baked goods.
We're already really fat.
Oh no, don't give a fuck. Right, where are we at? We're chatting away. Okay, we've both done our combat, haven't we? So now it's drone time. So where is my drone going to fly in? Eek. I'm going to do 2 builds. Screw it. Okay.
Dumpty.
So I'm going to spend 3 metal. I'm upgrading my battle. So I've got 3 combat base now. And then I'll spend 3 water. Spend a combat card. I'll play this absolute dire card away. 3 water and a combat card to put in another combat gun. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 battle as base now. So no one mess with me, alright? That's me done for the drone. So Jade, you get 1 build, because I got 2, so everyone else gets 1.
I'm not going to build, but can I get a card?
Yeah. So if you don't want to do a build, you get a resource. And one of the resources is project cards. So.
Okay, so then it's to me to choose.
So then my drone comes off, and now your turn to send your drone somewhere.
2.
Yeah, go ahead.
I need to get the card so I can actually play this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I haven't got enough water to play.
Oh, you silly Billy! You've only just taken your go. So how much more water do you need?
2.
Ah, okay. Because what you could have done is for the first one, you could have got a resource,
water,
and then
I think I'm going to change what I was going to do. Sorry.
That's fine.
That's got a lot of water in it.
Sounds like you need water. Yeah.
I might go there.
Okay, and also because it's got 3 green hex on, not only are you going to get a ton of water, we know that's going to be loads of water, but you're also going to get extra water from that.
Yeah.
It looks like that's going to have some electric in it. Not too much, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So take the card out.
Okay,
you should have split cameras, one in the kitchen and the rest of the board games, and flick between the 2.
Right, so you're going to get 2 electric and you can discard a card.
Yes.
And I'm going to get 3 plus the water from that. So I get 4
water. When you say treasure card, you want one of these, you mean?
You discard. Well, I suppose it is. It's just a treasure card.
Oh, I'm going to get rid of it just to thin my deck out, but
so
I didn't want to get rid of it.
I get 3 water plus that 1 4, yeah?
Yes. No, plus 3, so it's 6.
6 water?
Yeah, you get 3 from the card itself and 3 from that.
Oh yeah, the other one I had was 1, wasn't it? Yeah.
There you go.
So
Let me deliver that for you.
thank you.
Is your hand wet now? That could go in your discard as well.
Yep.
And
That works out a bit
that's our drones done. So that's the end of round 3. First player marker's coming over to Jade, ready for round 4. And yet again, we are going to check for the books. Which no, not yet. That'll be the round after next. We get our production. So 1 electric. I'll spend mine. You can spend 1 if you want.
I've got 1.
And I get 3 water.
So do I.
1, 2, 3. So that's our production done. Then we flip 2 cards. Oh, I've got a 2 and a 1. Remember, the highest one gets put aside for the next phase.
Oh, I've got 2 and a 0.
I've got 1. So do I want 1 electric or 1 project card? I want a project card. What do you want to get? I mean, I guess we should be pulling from that deck in player order, but we're not precious.
I don't want a card. Do I? I'll have a card.
That's a brilliant comment. So Emily has put, when I got the notification for the stream, I read the Pfister series as the Pfizer and was like, what vaccine series? What happened the last stream? Yes, this is the Pfizer stream. We're not the other things that they invented that make men very happy. We're not showing those on stream. Viagra.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah. You were looking at me like, what the hell?
No, I was shaking my head at you a little bit.
Well, the funny thing, right? So when Pfizer came up with that, Pfizer was a big company. 5 miles in that direction away from us? The Pfizer factory. It's not Pfizer now, but it was. No, that's the power plant.
Oh, I don't know.
No, Pfizer's across the road.
Always
from
reminded me of Simpsons.
So yeah, we live local to where Viagra was created. Awesome, eh? That's a fact no one needed to know. Everyone switched off the stream. Someone just left. Now they're talking about Viagra. It's too much. It's too much. Right, kids shouldn't be watching this anyway. Right, where are we? We've got a production, we've done the cards, and we've got project cards. Now, right, Jade, you're first. You've got a movement.
Movement, yeah.
Of how much?
2.
No, you've got more than that.
Oh, 2, 3.
Possibly 4.
4, yeah.
But do you want electric?
Yeah, I do. So I'm going to take 2 electric, but so that makes me down to 3 movement.
Remember, you've got to end in a city. Nicely done. Okay.
Ooh, maybe a bad move to do that.
5 attack for 5 water. You could have played it safe and come up here.
No, I'll do that one.
Okay. Do you feel confident, yeah?
Nope, but I'm going to do that one.
Where's the rest? Is this...
I need to shuffle.
Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, and you've only got 2 electric. Okay, that's fine. What's your base attack?
1, 2.
So you've got to pull a 3.
Oh, I needed to build that first. That's what I was supposed to do last turn.
Do you want to rewind your movement?
Yeah.
Unless you pull a 3 on your first card, you can't beat that.
I've got 2 3s though in there.
If you want to take the chance, that's up to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Fine.
Living on the edge. That one goes in the shuffle as well.
It does, yeah, that's part of your movement. So Jade has moved there. 5 attack. You need a 3. So you've got to spend 1 electric.
Yeah, no, let me keep shuffling.
Actually, saying that, you could beat it if you lost points.
Yeah.
But you might as well.
I haven't got any points.
No, you haven't. Yeah, but you can go into minus.
Right, okay, so we're ready. How many have I got? I've got 2.
I'm ready for a laugh.
3.
No, you lucky son of a... Jade pulled the 3. Okay, so you got 5.
I'm so glad that happened.
Done it on the first time. Grab one of your cubes and put it in that city.
That's probably because I had such bad luck on it.
And you get 5 water. You are loaded with water. You should be getting project cards left, right and centre. Damn you, Jade. Right. You're so lucky. It's worth taking it. Right, so I've got 2 movement, possibly 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. So, 1, 2, 3. I get a metal on the way because I want that to upgrade some stuff. And I've got 3 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I automatically do that. And that'll get me 3 project cards. 1, 2, 3.
You put your little cubie in there?
Yep, my leftmost cube is going to go in that. That's a huge city. So that can just go in the middle.
Yeah, I've not won this at all.
I shuffled these a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked up care package, and care package.
Well done.
Yeah, that didn't work out very well.
No, it didn't.
10 points though. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I might have to keep that. Okay, so...
Where are we up to?
Yes. I can't remember. Oh no, we've moved our blimps, so now we're doing... it's the drone time. So...
Me first.
Yep. Where are you going to send your drone?
I can do it now.
Yeah.
Right, so
2 builds.
3 metal to do this upgrade of attack.
So your base attack is now 3.
Yep. Then... Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, no.
Hmm.
What was I going to do?
It was the one that you couldn't pay water for last time.
Yeah. Yeah, right, okay, so I'll discard a card. And then I'll spend 9 water. And I'll play this card.
Goes under the green.
Yeah.
Is it an instant?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does
Immediately receive 2 victory points per movement from upgrades and project cards.
So it will be just that one. So that will give you 2 points.
Yeah.
And then underneath you get to move 1 up on this. So some of these upgrades, when you go up on the production, there's a little sort of cut-off points in between. So you get 2 project cards as well as a bonus. And now, when you do your production phase, Jade, you can spend 2 electric to get 1 victory point and 3 water. So I think this is where you're now going to take over. That's your 2 builds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to catch up. I'm going to spend...
Catch you up.
I'm going to catch up, yeah. I will spend a card and 13 water, which I have.
You don't want a care package.
No, because I've got 2 others. 13 water. So I've discarded a care package to get my other care package. It will instantly get me 10 points. So I got up to 14.
It costs a lot of water though, doesn't it?
And I instantly... Yeah, it does. And I instantly go up twice on this. So 1, 2. So I get another 2 cards. And I can spend 2 electric to get 1 victory point and 4 water. They're a bit naff, but okay, they can be throwaways. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, right now it's my drone time,
What
isn't
are you
it?
going to do?
I don't know at this point. I was going to build, but I don't want to do 2 builds when I only got 1 thing to build, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but you can get...
No,
something.
I'm gonna go for a card.
Oh, good. Go for the 4, get more
Do I
movement.
need electric? Not really.
I'm
I'm going to go to this one.
Yeah, I
So
thought
I'm
you
going to
would.
fly over here for production cards. What do you want to get? This 4 hasn't. That's not getting me any tiles of water though. That's the only problem.
No, but I'm going to go for metal.
Let's see what we got. I love. Do you know what? I love the artwork on these sleeves. You went for metal. So Jade, you get 1 metal and 1 build.
Ooh.
And I get 3 project cards, and I get to trash a card out of my deck, which quite annoyingly, I've only got 2 and a 1, so let me get rid of my 1. But I get 3 project cards. I'm loaded now.
Ooh. So
that
I've got
goes
a
in my
build, haven't
discard.
I?
Yeah, that could either be an actual build, or you could just get a resource if you didn't want to.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I reminded you now. I've got
Yeah.
so many cards now.
Put it back, and then I'll get a resource. Yeah.
I desperately need to get 14 water now, because I want to build this before the end of the game. I think this will win me the game if I get this built. Oh, I'm excited now. Right, that's the drone phase done. So we go on to round 5. Oh my goodness, this is so quick,
Yeah.
isn't it? So I'll take that back. Round
Right, 2 cards.
round 5? No, not yet.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
We've got to check if there's a book, which there is.
Yeah.
So if we want, we can trade 2 water for 2 points.
No.
You don't want to?
No, because I've just got that up to a certain amount.
Okay, and I haven't got 2 water, so we're skipping the book thing. This book, by the way, in chapter 1, it's really boring. But in later chapters, when you hit this book, it will do different things, and it will reveal more chapters and more sort of choices that players can take. So, so that's a pretty dull one, but it is the tutorial game after all. Okay. Production. 2 electric to get 4 water and a victory point.
I've only got 1 electric, so I can't do that.
Can you not? Oh no, that sucks. You can choose to do 1 lower if you want. So you could do 1 electric to get 3 water.
Oh, I'll do that then.
Yeah, so you can, even though you've gone past, you can choose to do one of the lower amounts if you want to, which is cool. Right, where are we at now? So we've done the production, so now we're flipping 2 cards. 1, 2. Yes, a 3 and a 1. Save your higher one. Your lower one can either get you electrical cards. I will get electric this time.
Yeah.
I've got far too many cards. And now we're doing movement. So I'm going first. I've got 3 movement, possibly 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I will do. 1, 2, 3 movement, and I'll take 2 electric.
Yeah.
Yep. I went through this, which gets me 1 victory point, so I'll go ahead and do that. And now I've got 4 combat, I will get 2 points. Well, I've got base 4, so I've automatically done that. I'll go ahead and chuck that in there and get 2 points. And then it will be Jade's blimp move. But the cakes are nearly done.
I don't know if these are ready.
Are they baked? I'm just going to go and put my baker head on. Jade, if you do your movement and stuff,
Yeah.
and your combat, and I will check.
I'm not entirely sure they're ready.
Okay. Go and do your movement.
How much movement? I've got 2.
How long have they had, Jess?
20 minutes.
2.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I've got 2. I've got up to 5 movement. No? 4. 4. No, I'm going to do 3. So.
They're still in there.
1, 2, 3.
Did you go through the 2 points? Or did you go? Oh, you went
I
round
went
it.
round it, yeah.
Okay. Where did you start off out of interest?
Here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so you didn't have enough movement to
No.
do that. Oh, that sucks. Okay. You could have had 4 because you had 2. You've got an extra
Yeah,
one.
no,
and
but I
then
wanted to get
3.
some electric.
You want electric, fair enough. So you need 6 combat for 5 points.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, are you going to pull another 3?
Let's find
What's
out.
the chances? I bet you are as well.
No, 1.
So that puts you on 4.
But I've got another 2, so let's try it one more time.
So 4,
There we go.
5, 6, 7. Okay, so Jade has done 7 attack. Grab one of your cubes and you get 5 victory points.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 7. Okay, so that's that moved, and now we're back onto drone phase. So I'm going to fly my drone. I haven't really got enough water.
Turn the oven off.
I did turn the water off. Oh my goodness!
I don't want
bet
the
the
water
oven
turned
off.
off.
I'm going to go for the water in this area. What do you want to go for?
Ooh. It's probably not going to be very much metal,
No,
is there?
but do you need some?
I want some, yeah.
Okay.
Or at least 2.
Right, so I've gone for the water. So I get 2 water. Oh, there you go. 2 water and a build. I also get an extra 3 water because of up here as well.
What's that, a metal?
Oh, sorry. 1 metal, and you trash a card from your discard pile.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
What? Have you not got any zeros?
No, not in my
You
discard,
get rid of a 1 then. You really don't want 1s or 0s, or even 2s for that matter, really.
Right, okay.
So I get a build. I get 1 build. I don't know what I want to build though. Got some metal here. Okay, I'll spend 2 metal, and I'm going to up my propellers so I can move a little bit faster. Although we're nearly at the end of the map, to be honest, aren't we?
Yeah.
But we're also nearly at the end of the game as well. Emily has said, "Are you streaming after this game?" No, I don't
Probably
think so.
not, no.
Yeah, because it's already 9:30 here. It's still a work night, but we're about to have a bank holiday weekend. Get in. I'm busy in the days, but I might, with Jess, I might do some streaming towards the evening if she's up for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you've got any suggestions of what you'd like to see over the weekend, let us know what you'd like to see. In the description below is the link to our board game library, so you can go and check that out. Emily knows the score because you've been on lots of streams, but for those who haven't watched before, that's what you can do. What am I doing now here? Drone.
Very clever.
Oh, Jade, it's your drone time.
Oh, okay.
553.
So what do you want to
Daddy,
What
do?
do you want to do?
That's very good.
that is a dog.
Cool. Nice one.
We got another turn yet?
We've got another 2 turns.
Oh, that's alright then, I'll do this then.
This is round 5 of 7.
Do that
So
then.
you're grabbing a metal.
Yeah.
What does it look like on there? It looks like a bit of everything, doesn't
It does, yeah. There's quite a lot of metal on there.
I could do with some more water actually, because I don't think there's much water on it, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
Right, so you've got 1 water.
Yay!
You've got 3 metals plus a water, is that right?
Yes, that's right, yeah. That is correct. Dan's put Harry Potter. What again? Yeah, no, I can't have her beating me on stream again. That's not happening.
Right.
Joking. She didn't even hear. Right, so that's our drone phase done.
So,
Yes?
I'm on my phone looking for stuff to draw.
Yeah.
And CloudAge is up.
Oh, that's cool. So Jess is looking on YouTube for things to draw, and it's just come up that CloudAge is being played at the moment. I wonder who's streaming that at the moment. Okay, so it's the next phase. So Jade, you get the first player marker.
Cool.
There's no book this round, so it's now production.
I can't do anything.
I'm going to spend 2 electric. You can't do anything at all.
No.
2 electric, I'll get 1 victory point and 4 water. And now it's 2 cards, so flip your top 2 cards over. Yes, I've got a 2 and a 1 again. So the highest one put to one side, because that's for next phase. 1.
Oh,
1
0.
electric. 1 electric or 1 card. I think I'm going to go for 1 electric. Movement, Jade, so you're up first. So you've got 2, 3, 4, or potentially 3.
Might have to go 3.
Yeah? And what, and get 2 electric.
Yeah.
So you
Because
can
you've got to land on one of them, and I can only
Yeah,
get.
you can go 1, 2, 3, or you can go 1, 2, 3. You'd have to try and get 8. But you'd get loads of points.
I think I'm going to try and do it.
Or do you play it safe, get some definite points, and then build up a little bit?
What I might do, because I've got enough metal to actually get another one here.
Yeah.
So.
But you can't build first, so you might want
This is
to.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've got enough to get it on my next turn, on the build turn.
Yeah, ready to fly in
Right,
when you're
yeah.
a bit stronger.
So I will probably move. How many did we say I had?
You've got 3 with 2 electric, or you've got 4.
No, I'm going to take 2 electric and do
Yeah,
3.
and 3
So go
movement.
1, 2, 1 there.
So,
3,
get yourself over a little bit. It's the same city.
Okay, I've already got 3 attacks.
Okay,
It's
so you
already
just
done.
simply chuck a cube down there and get yourself 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. So on 10, you're catching up. You're only 9 behind. It looks a long way, but it's only actually 9 points. Okay, so we've both done movement. No, I have. What am I talking about? You've
haven't-
done movement.
oh,
I
you've
haven't done movement. You've gone into where I was going to go. So I've got.
You talked me into it. I was going to go down
2,
there.
3, 4, potentially 4. 1, 2, 4. Do I go over here? Yeah, go for it. Right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 2 metal for going through this location. I think that's where you get better things if you actually purposely go through these.
That's why I purposely went through that one, because I needed metal. And
Yeah.
I feel like every time I've played this, I always forget to get metal.
And it's really important for getting these upgrades,
Yeah.
isn't it? So 6 attack. I've already got 4, so I'll spend 1 electric and flip a card. Oh, it's my bloody 0.
That's annoying,
Oh
isn't
no! So I'm still on 4. Shuffle my deck, and I will spend 2 electric to flip another card. I need a 2 or more. Come on, I'm not going to be as lucky as you.
3.
I
Oh,
pulled my 0 again. That's
not good.
Painful. Okay, I will spend 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3 to flip another one. Oh, there we go. It's a 2. Get in. Okay, so that's 6. I get to drop off a coin, even though I spent 3 victory points. I've got 5, so I net 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it puts me on 21. Not as good as I hoped, but never mind. Right, now it's drone time. So Jade, where are you sending your drone?
To do 2 builds.
Yeah, you're upgrading something, aren't you?
Yeah. So what is it? 4.
4 metal. Yeah, and then to finalise it, it's 8 metal. That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's that? Your base is now 4 attack.
Yeah.
That's a bit healthier, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I will discard this. Pay 13.
Oh, you've got something decent coming.
Oh, it's a care package.
Oh, exactly what I had.
Yeah. So I get 10 points and I move on there twice.
Oh, you're only 1 point behind me now. 1, 2. So you get 2 water.
Yeah.
Damn. The care packages, I shuffled them so much. And the care packages obviously were in a little bundle together.
Right.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
That was 2 builds, wasn't it? So I get 1 build, in which I have got quite a lot of water now. So do you know what? I'm going to get rid of this card's trash. So I'm going to get rid of this card to play a care package
There's
also.
no way I'm going to be able to do that.
So I'll spend 13 water. Yeah, you will be. Yeah, you could do it.
8 metal.
If you look, where is it? Oh, I thought one of these got your metal. Oh well. Anyway, so 13. I'm doing the same as what you did, so I get 10 points as well. I go to 31, and I go up on this track twice. 1, 2, and I'm going to grab myself 2 water as well. Okay, and now is it my drone time?
Yeah.
I'm going to do the build as well. Sorry about that. But my first build, I'm going to grab a metal, and then my second build is I'm going to upgrade with 4 metal. I'm going to upgrade my cannons, so I'm going to attack a little bit more, just like you. You get 1 build, so you either get a resource or a build. Yeah. There you go. See, you might get enough metal by the next round. That's the drone phase done. So we're on to next round. Or the last round. Here we go. So keep watching to see who. Oh, come on, guys. We get to the end. You don't see who's won. And there's 1 person viewing. Maybe people will tune in a minute to see who won. Anyway, this is the last round. So
I think you got this.
there is a book this time. Do we want to trade 2 water for 2 points?
Yeah.
I do. 1, 2, and you're also getting 1, 2. So at the moment, as it stands, it's 33 to 22. Don't know. You might have it. Then we need to do our production. I've left myself no electric. Jade, you can spend 3 electric.
I've only got 2.
Or you can spend 2 electric. You can get 4 water and a victory point.
Yes, do that.
Yeah. Grab yourself 4. And after the production, we flip 2 cards.
I've got to shuffle. Hold on. 1.
Put the highest one to one side. Oh yes, I've got a 4. I'm going to get 2 electric. That's definitely one game. Then it's movement. So I'm first. I've got 4, 5, potentially 6.
Well, hang on, when you get your card that you discard straight away, you can get a card, can't you?
What for?
When,
Oh, yeah. That's, I thought you'd done that already, yeah.
No, I was shuffling.
You get a card or you get an electric.
I was shuffling.
Right, so I've got... I think I'm going to take 2 electric and I'm going to take just 1 5 move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I'm going to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm going to go south and then go 5. So I went through here, so I get 3 points.
So I can't go in
1, 2,
there
3. And yeah, of course you can. You can go here. You just can't go in the same space. That's one big city. Well, those 3 are one big city.
No, I might go up to the other one instead.
So 8. I've got 5 base. Spend 1 electric. So 5, 6. Spend another 2, 6, 7, 8. There we go. There's my 8 attack. So I'll put my last cube in there, and I'll get 6 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then Jade, it's your blimp movement. Come on, we're almost at the end.
So I've got 2.
Let's see who wins.
3, 4.
4, possibly only 3 movement, but 4 if you depend on what you want to do. Did you want to electric and just move 3? Oh, I did block you. I didn't do that on purpose.
Yeah, you did block me. That's the reason I was like,
You can go 1, 2, 3. You get 2 cards for 5 water. Is that what you want?
Not really.
But you might get a card that's got extra victory points on when you build it.
Yeah, actually you're right. So if I go
1,
there
2,
then
3, and get yourself 2 electric. You need 5 combat.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so you only need to spend 1 electric to... Yeah, you got 6. That's fine. So grab us your cube. You get 2 project cards and 5 water. And that'll be that.
Ooh.
You got some good stuff. It's drone time. Let's go. This will be the last round. So what is worth doing? I guess anything that gets me victory points at this stage. I've got 2 water. I can't. What do you get points for at the end apart from? Sorry, I'm just. I know that you get victory points for quite a few things. Game end, so you get victory points for highest airship upgrade and played project cards. That's it. There's nothing about final resources, which kind of sucks. So at this stage then, I think I'm going to do I'm going to try and get some water from somewhere. I'll try it from here. I'll try and get some water from there. And Jade, you've got to pick one of the other 3. Okay. Let's go ahead and get hopefully some water. No, I get 1 water.
No, you get 2 water.
Well, yeah, another one from that. And I trash a card.
What do I get
it's
for
really
metal?
late for this, but I can get rid of my 0, which is good. Sorry, for metal you get 2 metal. Oh, I almost gave her enough metal for another upgrade.
Nowhere near actually.
Right, that's done. So now it's your drone time.
Right, so I'm going to build 2.
Yeah.
So I'm going to discard this, spend 10 water. Let's put this into play, which makes cards cost 1 water less.
Yeah.
I will then. Oh no, that. Discard this one to just pay 2 water because 1 less. Put this into play, which gets me 2 metal.
That's as an instant.
Yeah. And I move along there.
It's 1 space.
Yeah.
Okay. That annoyingly gives you 7 metal.
Oh, so annoying, isn't it?
Have you got another build?
No.
No. Oh no. So I've got 1 build.
It's really frustrating.
I'll spend 4 water, trash a card, doesn't matter which one at this point, and I'm going to build this. Immediately build an airship upgrade for 1 metal less per mechanic you have. But I'm not going to do that as an instant, but at the end of the game I do get 2 victory points for having that in play. So that's the drone done, isn't it? I done a drone, you done a drone. So then that brings us to the end of the game. At the end of the game, we are going to basically score our highest. We've got the upgrades for movement and the upgrades for battle. Score our highest one for movement, so mine's just 1. Did you upgrade any of your movement ones?
No.
And then your highest victory point for guns is mine's 6.
6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finally, you need to take your project cards, and in the bottom left-hand corner, some of them might have a little victory point with a grey background. So we're just going to count those up, which will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I got my 50. Woo. So I've got 57. And
I've got 44.
40. Oh, yes. I thought you said you were going to win, Jade. So there you go. I did win that one.
If this hadn't happened so late on, I probably would have got another 11. I would have got another 5 points.
That would have been, which would have put you nearer to the 50. If we were playing a game further on, there's some extra stuff that it adds. So, for example, it adds mission cards. And also those location tiles that I showed you guys earlier in the bag, in this bag here, some of those will also have end of game victory points as well. But in this game we didn't have that because it was just the tutorial. Now in a later game, I'm just going to shifty this along, so if you don't mind moving your cards before they go on the floor, I'm going to shifty these along. In a further game, the reason why I'm pushing that along is because you would have another board. I'm just going to grab this out. So we'd have another board to put into play. So the world gets even bigger. We will have extra tiles. There's potentially some campaign tiles in here. I won't get them all out in case it's spoilers. Which we will put on top of the board. There are also some extra tiles. I noticed. I mean, don't tell me what this. I have no idea what this results in, but I think you put this in between certain tiles as well to make it even bigger, just for some more variables. There is solo play in there. Obviously, this goes up to 4 players, so it might be that we're getting in each other's way more if there were 4 players in the way. There is also another side to this shipboard. So if I took this
I thought you
board,
said something else for a minute then.
with a P, ship with a P. We have a different track on here, so when you get to certain points in the round you can get extra resources as well. And as I said, there are some mission cards. Let me just see if I can grab those to hand. Here we go. So some extra end game points if you can complete some of these missions. Sorry, these are in a baggie, but there's a whole deck of those as well. So there's lots of things to make this game far more interesting. Oh, also the other thing you add is as you go through the campaign, those project cards that we were getting that had the care packages and the mechanics and such, you add more and more of these cards at the right time. So what I'd done when we played Chapter 2, I put in the wrong cards, and we were going, hang on a minute, we've got these cards which we shouldn't have, and I just ruined the game and we packed it away. But we'll play Chapter 2 at some point. If you guys would like to see Chapter 2, let us know in the comments below. Obviously, if you're watching this later, you can still put it in the comments below. You're knackered.
No, I was trying not to yawn.
Oh, there was another end game thing, by the way. The winner reads the reverse side of this card at the end of the game. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave you guys to do that for yourself. But that was the end of Chapter 1, and at the bottom it tells you what we have to do at the end of that game. I'm not going to flip it over and tell you, because you can find that out when you play it. But that was simple version of CloudAge, but there is much more to this game.
Version.
Yeah, it is. That was the tutorial level. And it does say that. It suggests that you play Chapter 1 first. If that wasn't of your interest, you could actually just read the back of Chapter 1 card and then just flip it and just start with Chapter 2, because it's a little bit more interesting, I must admit. But yeah, it's an okay game. I asked on Facebook and on Twitter if this is better than Great Western Trail or Maracaibo. in my honest opinion, it's nowhere near as good as
Great Western
Trail. No, nowhere as near. I like this, but it doesn't give me that same feeling that Great Western Trail does.
Western Trail.
Maracaibo grew on me. I wasn't a big fan, but now I really love Maracaibo.
Oh, no, it's quite fun actually. I like playing that.
But again, this isn't as good as Maracaibo.
I actually think I like Maracaibo and Great Western more than Mombasa.
Yeah, I think if I was to put the 4 in order, it would be Great Western Trail by far.
Mombasa.
No, Maracaibo. I prefer Maracaibo.
Oh, that's what I mean. Sorry, yeah.
I'll go Great Western Trail, Maracaibo, probably Mombasa, and then this.
But what about Isle of Skye?
I think I prefer Isle of Skye to Mombasa.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Mombasa's a really good game, but Isle of Skye is different. It's a different game. That's meant to be more of a lighter gateway game.
It took us quite a while to learn Mombasa as well.
Yeah, I'm talking about his sort of 4 heavy games. That's what. Yeah, but I think Isle of Skye would be 3rd if we were going to include that.
Great Western's one of my favourite games anyway.
Love Great Western Trail. We've got the poker table, haven't we, for Great Western Trail, which is a great mini expansion. But I want to play it with more players. Because we played it with 2.
And we actually forgot in one game that we had it in there.
Well, I didn't forget, I just didn't find the use of it.
No, I didn't either.
Basically, yeah, I mean,
I think it depends where it is on the board though as well.
Yeah, for those who have played Great Western Trail, and I'm sure a lot of you understand the concept of poker, the more players, the more money that goes in a pot. So in Great Western Trail, we've got the mini expansion for poker, and you play a side game of poker in a way.
In a sense. It's more like beating the odds, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably like Western Legends type of poker. And yeah, you just try and beat other players and get more money.
Poker.
But the more players that will play, the more money will be in the pot, so it'll actually be worth doing the poker action. Anyway, enough about Great Western Trail, which is the best game out of all of them. CloudAge is okay. I want to play through the campaign.
Yeah, we will.
Just to see how it plays out, but I might wait for Andy.
I want to do the campaign of Maracaibo as well.
Yeah, I want to wait for Andy though, because these are Andy's games. Thank you again to Andy Holiday for lending us these. Incredible. I really appreciate that you're helping out the channel, not only on Patreon, but actually lending me games. So, very much appreciated. But I'm going to wait for him to do this.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. It's only fair. Okay, so what have we got? Have we got anything coming soon? We still want to do Quacks.
Yeah, because we've got the new expansion.
We've got the next. Yeah, I want to do a proper video for it. I might do. I don't know. We might have to do it.
We got some new. We bought some new games.
We have. Me and Jess did Unicorn Fever as a live stream, but I think 1, it needs to be a proper video, and 2, I think we need a group.
Yeah, it's not a game that you play just 2 players.
It's up to 6 players. You definitely need some more players for that because it's a betting game, isn't it?
I thought you said it bedtime game. For
I was going to say bidding and betting, and it became bedding. Yeah, it's a betting game. You can go to sleep. I don't know what else we got. Well, I still want to play Pursuit of Happiness at some point. Oh, I'll tell you what is coming. If Andy lets me borrow it. I don't know if Andy's in the chat. If you are, say hello. Terraforming Mars with the 3D tiles.
Has it come out yet?
Yeah, I might ask him to
borrow it. Has it come yet?
I don't know. Well, some people have received it. I've seen pictures on Board Game Trader chat of people receiving it, but I don't know if it has turned up yet.
You received a hand round the face.
Yeah, so that Terraforming Mars Kickstarter, I was trying to...
It was at the beginning of the last lockdown, the first lockdown,
yes.
wasn't it?
Why they decided to do a Kickstarter as expensive as it is at the beginning of a pandemic, anyway, opinions aside, I was going to go all in, but you had to stop me.
Yeah, because it was...
How much did it equate to?
£300.
Yeah, and then that was without postage.
Yeah.
And actually, with postage fees at the moment, I'm so glad I didn't, because I think it would have been an extra 50 odd quid just to get it posted.
And
but we wanted to go all out for the 3D tiles.
It wasn't that I didn't want it, because obviously that is my favourite game, but... No, it was, not right at the beginning of their lockdown.
The reason we were going to go all in, our Terraforming Mars, but we're just chatting away now. So if by the way, if you're done with CloudAge, just switch off now. But we're just chatting now. Terraforming Mars, our game has been overplayed. The cards are just naff, aren't they?
We had the game 3 days, and what did you do to it?
I may have spilt a can of Pepsi over them, but shush, that didn't happen. Yeah, Daniel put that Kickstarter was silly expensive. It really was.
It was, yeah.
So I wanted to replace the base game. I was going to get the expansions and just sell our one off with the expansions, which would have got some money. But it would have come with one of the expansions we haven't got. It came with a load of promo cards that we haven't got. I wanted to get them in sleeves so that when we play the game a lot, which we did on ours, that the cards wouldn't get to the state.
To be honest, if we got the decent sleeves, it would cover up the worst part of the game.
Yeah, but you needed to do the Kickstarter to get
I know.
sleeves. So yeah, I wanted the sleeves, the metal cubes as well, because those ones are rubbing. There's some kind of weird coating on the money cubes for some reason.
I think they're originally black, aren't they? They've been
sprayed.
sprayed.
They're all silver, and some of them have been sprayed. Yeah, because Dan and Cheryl's one, they've played it so much that they're just all silver now. What else did you get with it? Oh, you got some miniatures, and I was like, oh, we got to get this stuff.
I wanted it, but the same didn't.
But we couldn't
afford it.
All in was about £320. That would have been without postage. Postage, as I said, would have been about 50 odd quid, I reckon, because it was coming from the States. Custom charges, I don't know.
And apparently those cubes were not only metal, they were proper weighted as well, so that would have added more weight to the postage.
But I do know that Andy went... He didn't go all in, he just got the tile, the 3D tiles and the sleeves, I think. So, yeah.
But the 3D tiles, you could just get a 3D printer.
Yeah, I do know people who've done that, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's cheaper than £300.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't have a 3D printer, so it would have been cheaper than a 3D printer. Anyway, what was the other Kickstarter that came out that really annoyed me? And it came out during the pandemic. You know, when some of us are on lower incomes than normal.
I don't know. You really wanted it though, didn't you?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's the next one from Gloomhaven.
Oh yeah.
Frosthaven. Did not get a chance to back that.
But. We haven't played the base game, so...
We're almost there.
We're not even halfway through.
Yeah, but we've got some good momentum on it. We're getting there. I love Gloomhaven, by the way. And then we got Jaws the Lion as well, didn't we? So, do you know what? Frosthaven can just wait till retail. It's a big enough game that it's going to come out of retail anyway. Gloomhaven, our Gloomhaven is a retail version, and I'm more than happy with it.
Oh,
so
yeah, it's good.
I'm really not bothered about getting the Kickstarter. But I do realise...
I'm not going to lie, when we first got Gloomhaven, I had no idea what it was and I wasn't interested in playing it.
No.
Now that I've played it, I really like it.
Good. I'm glad you like it now, because it was silly money. But Frosthaven, it's like... it was cheaper to get it through Kickstarter, hence why you do it, and you would have got some more stuff that's Kickstarter exclusive, but I'm not bothered.
Was in there, wasn't it? The other game we really like with all the expansions. That's the one. No, not that one.
No.
The one that we don't have with the really cubes.
Helps. Oh, It's a Wonderful World.
That one, yeah, that went on to Kickstarter again, didn't
there's
it?
So many good stuff that unfortunately in the past year we've just missed out on. So.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. It's not our fault. You know, we went into a global pandemic, and some of us unfortunately had issues with jobs, but that's the way it is. But do you know what it means? That when we're back, we are back to normal-ish now anyway, aren't we? When we can get back to cons and stuff, we'll just have to invest in some new games. Yeah, just like we used to. UK Games Expo
just like we used to. That was like 2 games a week.
Well, do you remember when we went to Expo and we said we'll only spend this amount of money? Oh, we got a little bit extra. In fact,
I told you not to spend any more money, and then I went, I'll be back in a minute, and came back with Tuscany.
I was fuming. She told me to stop buying, and then you come around the corner with a new game. What the hell?
It wasn't a new game, it was an expansion for a game we already had.
But it was still buying, and you told me to stop buying.
No, to be fair, I didn't... Oh, yeah, no, and then after that, we went around the other corner,
and then we
got...
Kerala,
yeah.
We had to get that. That's such a rare game.
Yeah, we couldn't not get that, yeah.
So, yeah, UK games... Conventions for us are not good. Because if it's UK Expo, it's all the new stuff that's come out. But if we go to these smaller cons...
It's all the second-hand games.
It's the bring and buy. You get people selling...
The last Handycon
Dominion
we went to...
for a tenner, and... Yeah,
the last Handycon we went to, let's not buy any games, £150 each.
We got some decent games.
We did, yeah.
We got Dominion with loads of expansions.
Yeah.
I think we got Mystic Vale.
No, that was the time before.
Oh, we got Raptor. I was happy with Raptor. We played Raptor on live stream actually.
No, we've had Raptor a really long time because we played that.
I got it from Handycon
Yeah,
as
we
well.
played it at Uncon.
I think a £5 was it?
I don't know.
What was the best bargain we had? Pandemic Legacy.
Oh yeah, for a £5.
For a £5, it was incredible. Because someone thought they played it up to April, or whatever, and they said, "Oh, we put some stickers on." Oh well, we'll sort that out. Got in there, and there was like 2 stickers on the game, so we
Isn't that when we
got a
sold
60 quid game for a £5.
We also sold our wooden Carcassonne, didn't we?
Yeah, 100 quid.
Which funded more games.
Yeah.
Oh, we got that was also
spent it straight back on
that
games.
was also when we got Second Chance.
Yes.
And you wanted that Fleet game, and I was like, I think it's a bit much for a roll and
I
write game.
love Fleet, the dice game.
But wasn't
but
it like 30 quid?
Yeah, for 2 pads of paper. That
And
was
some
ridiculous.
dice.
It's a quality roll and write.
Oh no, it's a good roll and write. I didn't say it wasn't a good roll and write, but
You had to stop me buying that, I know.
I had to stop myself buying it because I thought it was a lot of money for
Well,
a roll
let's
and
see if we
write.
can get it cheaper on Saturday or something. Anyway, we're just chatting away now.
Waffling on now.
Jade looks like she's ready to go to sleep.
I've got itchy eyes. I'm not ready to go to sleep.
Oh, I'm ready to go to sleep as well. So yeah, we'll be over across the weekend, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We might do a game with Jess tomorrow.
We could, yeah.
So if there's anything you'd like to see, let us know in the description below, or put it in the chat. That's entirely up to you. Anyway, thanks for watching. An hour and 25 minutes we've been on.
We've been chatting half of that.
Playing for an hour and chatting for 25 minutes. Oh well. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram and on Twitter. And check out our Patreon, which is in the description below. You can support us for as little as £1 a month. And then maybe we could actually afford Frosthaven and Terraforming Mars. Anyway, thanks so much for watching.
Bye.